Alright, y'all, we here with the first interview. We got my boy Jaden McNeil.
Academy, here they come. Oh, stolen away! Stolen away by the Grizzlies. Up and over good. That's number 3, Jaden McNeil.
South Point Academy defense is picking up their pressure defense.
Appreciate you, boy. First one. Y'all know I knew Jaden for a little minute. Since I first got down here, bro. How long that been? About 7 years, bro.
Seventh grade.
7th grade. You know, hooping ever since. Like, that's why I was like, this gonna make it real good in interview because I know similar stuff that we've been through with basketball, and I've seen the results. It's gonna be a good one for sure. First thing I gotta ask for though is what made you start hooping?
I played football, I played soccer, and then my mom was like, you gotta decide which one you want to do for real. You feel me? Soccer and football, you always outside, so you know what I'm saying? Just had to hoop, bro.
I played.
You know what I'm saying? I've been loving Curry. No dead ride.
Everybody loves Curry nowadays, but it's well deserved. He put in the work. You see what he's doing now. How you feel about your previous season playing ball?
Man, my senior season, we could have did so much more. I mean, we made it to state, but I feel like we should have won.
I feel like I should have won.
Sure.
How you feel like you did this year? Like comparing it to like this your first real season where you got the hoop for real, like you kind of got let off the leash a little bit. How you feel about this year?
I mean, overall, even though I had to have surgery at the beginning of the season, I still, I came back, put in the work. You feel me? I feel like I had a great season. I wanted to shoot over 50% for free, and I really did that.
Let me ask you this then. That's real great stuff, knowing that you came off an injury and was able to accomplish something like that. But I want to ask the real stuff, like, what did that do for you in that time? Like, having to sit back and heal up or even play through the injury, what was going through your mind while you was doing that?
I mean, they shoot just one game at a time. You can't let injuries be who you are. Like, you got to overcome the injury and just keep working. So, I mean, I went to physical therapy like twice a week for like the whole season up until like playoffs. So, I mean, getting my hand back strong and just working on my game.
What part of your hand did you break?
It was a left UCL injury.
Say it one more time.
The left UCL injury.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can see you still see the scar. Show this camera. What was the hardest part about? Like, cause I assume you had to sit out. So like, going through that injury, you can't play best as you want to play. You might feel the type way like, man, I gotta sit back and let these people play, knowing that I'm better on the court. Like this guy not better than me type stuff. So if you going through that, what was the main cause of you coming in harder? Like what made you say, okay, hands feeling hard, it's getting better, whatever, but I still gotta come through what I gotta do. What was that click?
Really? So beginning of the season, I think we lost 4 games in general. We lost state games. We lost a game to Chesney. Then we lost 2 at the beginning of the season. So the 2 games at the beginning of the season that we lost, I was hurt. And I ain't really get to play. I couldn't perform how I wanted to. I don't do bad games. Every time I got my hand hit, I had to go sit down on the bench. So just feeling that, being able to sit down, having to watch my team, that's good and all, but you also want to be out there on the court playing. That's what really made me lock in. Want to go hard and come back real fast.
But tell people what you was able to do this year.
I averaged 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and I shot 50% for 3.
I don't think people really understand, like, you played really one real year of high school ball, you was able to play, and you was able to do that first year, and now you're going to play college ball, right? I feel like being the fact that I've seen that, because I was there at Norman, I played at Norman, I feel like that's bigger. People won't get to understand that part of it. But that's big props that I gotta give to you, bro. For sure. Next question I want to ask is, what would you tell the youngins coming up now in this generation that's trying to make it like playing at the next level, playing college ball? What is your message for them that's trying to do what you're doing.
Number one, just always be coachable and be respectful to like your coaches, your teammates. Don't never discredit nobody and just stay humble with it. Be in the gym. Take that weight room serious, for real. And just work on your game as much as you can.
Our young boys better be taking that, cause my boy out here sweating for y'all to hear that game, bro. How would you describe your basketball come up like from a childhood, maybe at the time not being that good compared to other players you playing? How would you compare that? Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, 6th grade, I wasn't really that good, but I used to whoop y'all.
I don't know about that. I got the video.
7th grade, I
Scared to shoot. Oh, got him. You're right. My bad. I got the game ball on. True. Yeah, close that up.
used to do him.
He
like,
gave me some buckets, but I was giving buckets too, bro.
7th grade, I really wasn't that good though. I mean, AAU. So I really worked my way up. 9th grade, I played C team. 10th grade, JP. 11th grade, I made varsity. I mean, I played a little bit, but like I still wasn't getting the minutes that I feel like I earned.
Yeah. That's
The
nice.
system just wasn't set up for me.
System not set up for nobody that's coming out the same way we did it. If you're not playing no good AAU team, no circuit, no Nike circuit, Adidas circuit,
So like, don't get into all that, though. If you somewhere on the AAU team and you hoop, as long as you playing comp, you feel me, going to good tournaments, I feel like you can still get good exposure. There's so many ways to get exposure nowadays.
Now let me ask you this: How did you get your offer to go play at SC Central?
Really one of my homeboys, he just played in a word with one of the coaches because he had got an offer from there, and the coach was like, we're looking for some guards. Do you know any good guards? So he sent him my film, instantly he hit me.
That's fine. I'm sure you don't even know, but a lot of people don't know, but the coach. I know you was talking to a coach before. I ended up being able to get on a phone call with him before you committed or got an offer. I don't even know if you did get off, but like I know you had entrance. I was on the phone with him, and then he was telling me about the game, about being at the next level, and what I had to do to play there. He was like, nowadays, college coaches ain't recruiting nobody that's coming up from high school, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna keep y'all the facts. It's kind of crazy because at the same time it's real, but it's not. Because we both going to play college ball. We coming from high school.
They just looking for more people like in the transfer portal. Like, that's what they want. They just want more people like with a little more experience. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but also you got to look at the kids that coming out of high school. Some good kids coming out of high school, they're not too long.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, no matter what you do, it's still gonna be somebody that's gonna sleep. Like, you can be the best player in the world. You can look at LeBron, look at MJ, look at Curry. There's always something that they gonna say bad about it. I heard somebody, I forgot who it was. I heard somebody say that you can walk on water, but somebody's gonna say you still don't know how to swim. Craziest thing you can really hear somebody say, but it's just facts, you know, like it's just true. Somebody always gonna have something to say. You can't hold it. You gotta keep working, stay in your lane, stay in your zone, make the best out of it. But y'all just gotta know that. It's always gonna be something to that. What's your favorite memory hooper? I lose you a moment that was tough.
Round 3, Flint. Strap was dribbling. He lost it. Right? He kind of like threw it to me. I looked at the dude. He was running through the ball. Picked it up. I don't know what I did. I think I did like a spin. Behind spin. One good pull up. Down one through. Crowd was crazy.
We need that.
Tell me. I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you that I promise.
For sure. You want this shop where you want the iceberg for the hard man do that. I know a lot of people don't even think about it. This side don't bring you back. What's your favorite childhood memory?
I ain't gonna lie. 8th grade. It was 8th grade.
8th grade.
It was 8th grade. You probably don't even remember this. Like we was playing Gaffney. Like it was more baseline play. They did something. I got backdoor base. I got backdoor so bad. Oh my! I came out of nowhere to snatch block.
Snatch block.
Snatch block.
I don't know how I didn't see that. Was I playing late? Like, I know. I think that year I had quarantine for a few games. That year was so crazy, bro. Like being during that quarantine area and how that had to play out. I ain't tripping about it. Of course, all the downside about it is something that you can't do nothing about. It's sad that it happened, but it's definitely a lot of lessons you can learn from that. Just that environment we had to live in, I feel like. Yeah, I'll see. I'm sure you probably got that.
That snatch block?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got it.
You got that too?
I promise you, I got it. I'll see that too.
We put all that. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was yesterday. It was like yesterday, and I was watching something. I think I was just scrolling. I think it was on Instagram. I seen your old. No. It was on my phone. On my this one right here. I seen your old high school mixtape in one of the group messages. So I had to leave and stuff from space. I was like, bro, I remember them days a little bit, bro. You had dropped somebody. I remember you talking about that for days, bro. You dropped somebody.
I know what you're talking about. It was Carter.
It was Carter? That was Carter?
It was State. He was on one knee.
Yeah. And then you made like some tough stuff. I'm telling you. You was ahead of the time in 8th grade, bro. Like, I watched that mixtape. You was doing pro moves. Like 8th grade, I was just playing, bro. I was quick. I was just doing what I knew how to do. But I ain't gonna hold you. You always had some skill, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of course, like being in 8th grade, you won't really realize stuff like that. Like we just playing ball. We probably gotta run that film too a little bit, bro. Cause people don't know like this ain't just come out of nowhere, bro. You been hooping and doing this for a minute. Let me ask you this though. What was your best high school experience?
Like just playing wise or
Just in general, life. Like this high school, I'm not gonna forget this moment, Tyler.
No, it had to be like just my coach from this year. Like, Coach Lee, you gotta love him. Coach Lee, Coach Lee call you at like 8 a.m. How you doing, young man? Just to let you know, like, gym open, you need to be there. And we always want you to get that work in. Anytime the gym open, he'll come straight from church to go open the gym.
I went to a brand new school this year. A lot of people probably don't even know. We ain't even had no gym, so we couldn't we couldn't do that one. If you could summarize everything you went through dorming, to going to a new school, getting your first offer, now going to play in college ball. Because a lot of people don't know, you going through high school, you like, yeah, I'm finna go play college ball. You don't really know until you able to do that. So when you coming through somewhere and ain't nothing really guaranteed, and you gotta make something out of it, which I like to say that was dormant environment for certain people. Like dormant big high school, everybody know that. Y'all tune in from Spartanburg, y'all know about dormant. What would you say somebody like an underdog from us your experience from the good, the bad, the lessons, the fun. How would you summarize that?
I mean, it was Norman. I played there for about 3 years. Varsity, I played varsity 3 years. I mean, it's good and all. It's gonna teach you a lot. It's gonna get you real good. I mean, it's gonna teach you how to play. So you play like 3 points a game.
3.3.
That is like 33% from three.
That's still pretty solid, bro. For the minutes you played,
I was like top 5 in rebound. Man, you look at me.
how many minutes you think you played per game? 5 minutes per game.
If that, some games I ain't even touched the floor.
What do you think about, like, when you're going through a hard time, bro? Say, I know that this interview getting real today, but like, say you going through ball, say it's some sprints, say it's a game loss like you had in the finals, say it's just something in general where life is like, it's getting tough. What do you say to yourself to make sure you come out successful or just be able to operate at your best in that moment?
For every game or like anything, like as soon as I wake up, I'm just gonna pray to God to wake me up. I mean, it's usually don't go one day at a time, so you gotta take it day by day. Don't let one day determine your next day. Don't let one bad 15 seconds ruin your whole day. That's not good.
When was you able to learn that? What experience? Because I feel like you got to go through stuff to learn stuff. So what experience made you feel like, all right, I gotta get over this. This is how I gotta do that.
My 10th grade year going into my 11th, like nothing really specific. It was just like that's when my eyes really opened and I seen the real.
Let me ask you. Okay. You good? I probably don't even know. Jaden was like the third person I ever cut in my life. Third person. I think I still got the photos of the first cut. I definitely still got the photos of the first cut. I don't know if y'all want to see those, but I don't know what. You know what? First cut, right there was posted. Let me ask you this. This is good, bro. And just people in general. I feel like people don't really, when people be doing interviews on this, they talk about what happened, but they don't talk about what lead to, led to it. So when people be like, yeah, I did this and that, people want to know how you did this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what's the secret type? Of course, you can't really get it all of them. You ever see the pictures of when I first started coming over here, bro? I gotta show them to you, bro. I used to thought they was alright. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, it wasn't bad for someone that just started. I've seen it worse. You know what I mean? Good and stuff. say you're going into this upcoming season, you got a lot of things you probably want to do. You got a lot of things, a lot of goals you got that you want going into the season. What's some of those goals you feel like you can benefit from this year?
I just want to go into college and show everybody that I know how to play ball. Like kids from high school, they come out of high school, they know how to play ball too. Just like all these transfers, you gotta give them an opportunity and just take advantage of the opportunity that's given to you.
So what have you been doing leading up to the season? I know you got to balance work because we ain't coming out of high school with 5 stars, NIL deals, whole bunch of stuff given to us. So a lot of people don't realize that like all season for a lot of people is, man, I got to make money. So when I get to college and I ain't got no job, I can still survive. So like, what are you doing now to make sure that you still getting in the gym, you getting better, and you handling the things you got to do for the upcoming season?
I mean, just having a balanced workout, balanced routine, you know what I'm saying? Just schedule it every day that you know that's good. Like, you work out, I'm gonna make sure I'm eating good, making my money, just staying productive all around. I mean, you can work out by going to work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
just being productive.
That's
I got these skeeters out here.
yeah, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on.
Hey, bro. For the last question I got, if there's anybody you would tell to come hop on this interview next, who you got? Who you selecting?
I'm gonna select Travis Mormon and Chauncey Miller, man. Y'all come tap in with me.
Hey, y'all heard him, bro. Y'all come chop it over AP, bro. Y'all come chop in, bro.
I tell you, bro.
That's all I got, though, but appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Sir, y'all boy like, comment, subscribe, man. Come
Yes,
tap
sir.
in with AP, man.